Welcome back to more Sip2Tally. I'm your host, Coach Evans, and today we're going to get into number 31 on our countdown of my 32, top 32 teams in the NFL. Today we're going to take a look at, again, team number 31, and it's the Detroit Lions. And if you like the video, please like the video. And I want to welcome you guys back. And again, comment whether you agree, you disagree. And I think today's is one of them ones you're going to look at and you're going to say, he really don't know what he's talking about, especially based off how they played last year. And I think you guys are going to really, dig your teeth into this one because let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. If you really like the content and, once you get to the end and you like where I'm going with this, if you have not subscribed, please do so. And you'll hit the bell so you can be notified when I drop the rest of these, the rest of the countdown. And again, we're just on number 31. We're gonna work our way down to number 1. And I think you're gonna be pleased with the series once we get, work our way through it. Once I get to your team, again, whether you're pleased or not, it was hard work doing it. I thank you for watching. So if I don't thank you at the end, I'm thanking you now. So once you get to your team, comment about other teams. Don't just wait for your team. Comment about other teams and share it. Share it on your social medias. Clip it. Share different clips on Twitter. Tag me and whatnot. My socials will come up across the bottom at some point throughout this video. So follow me there. And let's get started. Let's talk about the Detroit Lions, a 31st ranked team in the NFL. All right, let's start with the quarterback position. Jared Goff is the name for the Detroit Lions. He's been there for a while. He was swapped out with the quarterback from the Rams, and Jared Goff took the Rams to a Super Bowl a while ago. His backups are Nate Sutterfield, the rookie Hendon Hooker, who's coming off of knee surgery, and Adrian Martinez, who's also a rookie coming from Nebraska. Jared Goff, when you put him in situations where the system's good and he has, adequate help around him, he's a serviceable QB. When he has to do it by himself, not so much. And I saw a video recently talking about the Lions and their comeback. The system around Jared Goff is good. It's a good scheme. They have had decent playmakers around him, and the receiving core is getting better, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So, Goff himself is okay. He's not trash, and I have him ranked, that room ranked as the 19th best room based off him. Hendon Hooker is probably going to be the guy that takes over for Jared Goff once he decides to hang it up, or once Hendon Hooker gets healthy and just beats him out. But based off Jared Goff's history and what he can do when he's healthy and when he has a good complement of targets around him. And, we're going to talk about the best part of that offense in a minute that's going to help him out. That room's ranked number 19 on my list. So the quarterback room for the Detroit Lions is ranked number 19, mainly off of Jared Goff and the what he can do with the weapons that he has around him. Slide on over to the running back room. Now, I have their running back room ranked number 29. They lost 2 important pieces out of that room. They lost Jamal Williams. I think that's his name. Let me see. Make sure I get his name right. Yeah, they lost Jamal Williams to the Saints. They traded DeAndre Swift to Philadelphia. They sent DeAndre Swift home. The Philly Flyer went back home, traded Jamal Williams, who had the most rushing touchdowns in, I think, Detroit Lions history, for a rookie from Alabama, which is Jamar Gibbs. Now, that's crazy that you get rid of all that production and bring in a rookie. So they're going to test the market and see if the running back position is really devalued. They've gotten rid of all their production at the running back position and put it in the hands of a rookie. They're going to see if you don't have to have a premier guy at the running back position, and if they can do it by committee. Because they got rid of 2 guys that were proven, and Jamal Williams and DeAndre Swift. Two guys that worked well together, You had a thunder and thunder guy, so to speak. Both guys could run. Both guys could produce in tough situations, run inside and outside, and could go from there. So we'll see. Now I have their wide receiver room ranked 23rd. Now people going to look at me crazy and wonder why it's so low. Hear me out. Hear me out. Their most explosive wide receiver, not Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams. He was hurt his rookie year. Came back, had that one big catch for 41 yards, and we all know how fast he is. High hopes for him coming into his sophomore season. Bam, suspended. So keep in mind, I take all that into consideration. Suspension, hurt, all that. But Amon-Ra St. Brown had a monster year last year. What's that? 90, let's see how many catches he had. 106 catches, 1,161 yards. That's a great year. Great year. Him alone, gives that receiver room credibility. I have them ranked as the 23rd or wide receiver room, but him by himself can't do it. Khalif Raymond had 47 catches, 600 yards. But if you a consistent Jameson Williams in that room, and their rank probably doubles, that probably puts them right around the top 10. If you get a whole Jameson Williams in that room, or somebody else, consistent, or if they keep DJ Chark, I'm looking at the roster now. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown, Marvin Jones Jr., and older Marvin Jones Jr., Jameson Williams suspended, Khalif Raymond. So we'll see. Let's get into their tight end room, and obviously change clothes. But looking at their tight end room, I have them ranked 31st. They had a great tight end last year, traded him, got rid of him. Now they're looking at Brock Wright to lead their tight end room. They drafted Sam Laporta, ranked 31st. It's not a very good look for their tight end room. Hawkinson was a good, one of the best tight ends, very athletic. But with what they have now, I don't see a lot of that tight end room, which hurt their ranking, is one of the reasons why they're ranked as low as what they are now. And again, a lot of people not going to like the fact that they're ranked 31 because of the way they finished last season and the roar from the Lions last year, but they lost a lot. 2 good running backs, tight end, their number 2 receiver suspended. You got to put all that into consideration now. You got to put all that into consideration. But Laporta, Brock Wright, James Mitchell, not a lot in that tight end room. I don't see a lot happening over there. Now, I could be wrong. Could be. Laporta could shock us. Could. But I just don't see a lot happening. Now, the bright spot of this team, the sun at the end of this team, the reason that this team could flip the switch and not necessarily be at the bottom tier of the NFL, the O-line. Excuse me. I have their O-line ranked 3. I think they have the third best O-line. The third best O-line. I'm going to give you some names up there. Taylor Decker, Jonah Jackson, Frank Ragnow at center. They got a Hawaiian up there. I hate it because I don't like to butcher these people's names. But Hala, I pronounce it Vila Vatia. I know I butchered the name. Forgive me. And Pine Sewell. I think Pine is Hawaiian too, but I can pronounce Pine Sewell's name. Pine is a superb athlete, playing right tackle for them. Superb athlete. And they built around him, and they have Ragnow playing center, Jonah Jackson, Taylor Decker. They have a superb offensive line, and if they do anything this year, it's going to be on the shoulders of those guys, and they are the reason why I think they felt comfortable getting rid of both running backs. I think they feel good enough in their O-line that we can replace both of our running backs and hand it off to a rookie and still ascend and build on the team. So, with that being said, I have their O-line ranked number 3. All right, let's go to the defensive side of the ball. Let's start with the D-line and the edge group. Now, I know they had the number 1 pick. They got Aiden Hutchinson, and you're thinking, hey, the line should be ranked up in the top of the group because they got Aiden Hutchinson over there, and they're not. I got them ranked 27. And keep in mind, it's the whole group. They're a base 4-3 group. So it's Aiden Hutchinson, it's the 2 D tackles, and it's whoever plays the other defensive end. So right now, the guy they have slated to play that other defensive end spot is James Houston from Jackson State. Now, we'll say this. James Houston only played 7 games, had 8 sacks. Aiden Hutchinson played all 17 games, had 9.5 sacks. Projection should be James Houston should have had double-digit sacks had he played more games. Yes. But the thing is, did James Houston get that much production because Aiden Hutchinson was on the other side? That's the question. The same thing, and most of y'all know I'm a Ravens fan. Did David Ojabo get all the production he had because Aiden Hutchinson was on the other side of him at Michigan? And I take that in consideration. But without those, just take James Houston and Aiden Hutchinson on the side. Look at the D tackles. McNeil and Buggs. They got Ozarike in as a backup. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm testing your oil right down the middle first. I'm trying to run it down your throat first. But I have them their D line defensive end together. I have them ranked 27. Even though, and we're gonna transition to linebackers, they have a linebacker that I love. And they have one that I don't like too. The one they drafted, I don't like. I don't like Jack Campbell. Don't not like. However, the double negatives is to say. But I do love Malcolm Rodriguez. I liked him on Hard Knocks. I liked him as I watched him through the season. I love his play. I love how hard he plays. I love how well he adjusts. I love just everything about the way he goes about his business. Alex as Anna Loans. I like when he was with New Orleans. He's solid. Their linebacker group, I have them ranked 20th. And that's not bad for that group. Because you got the rookie, which is Campbell, who I hate. You got Malcolm Rodriguez, who I love. And you got Anna Lone. I think that's how you say it, who is so-so. So I got them ranked number 20 with their linebacker group. Moving on to their secondary, which is another reason why they're low. If you know that song. I got their cornerback room ranked 30th. And as far as corners, they have Cam Sutton. And they got C.J. Gardner-Johnson. But I think C.J. Gardner-Johnson is headed off the cliff. And that's why I have them ranked like that. And they got Kirby Joseph as starters and Emmanuel Mosley. Okay, guys, but on the back end, and I just don't think they're very good. So I got them ranked 31st as corner, or 30th as corners. And then their safety group, I have them ranked 31st. And that's why the Lions are ranked 31st in my group. Their defense. And the safeties, they have Kirby Joseph and Tracy Walker III. They also have Melifonwu, who I love on Madden, but don't love in real life. I love him on Madden, but not in real life. And so, and just kind of run down through it defensively. Their D-line edge group, 27th. Linebacker room, 20th. Cornerback room, 30th. Safety room, 31st. As far as their overall rank, when you put everything together, you put all 9 positions together, they have a 23.66667 average, and that puts them 31st on my list. And so my 31st ranked team on more Sip2Tally is the Detroit Lions. That's where they at, man. I know it's a shocker because of the way the Lions played, and they had all this promise last year, but keep in mind, they got rid of both of their running backs. Their number 2 receiver is suspended for the who knows, because I think with the gambling stuff. Their first pick was a linebacker that I don't like. And he could end up being good, but I just don't like him. Their secondary is not very good. Their defensive end combination has promise. But I just think they're going to regress. I really do. In my heart of hearts, I think they're going to regress. I could be totally wrong. And again, like I said last night on the show, this pick right here could be a shocker to some. This is going to be the one where people look at me like, oh, that clown don't know what he's talking about. But I got the Detroit Lions at 31. And again, I appreciate you guys for coming through. Comment. Put it in the comment section. We can talk about it. We'll see. But Lions at 31. Number 30 will be Wednesday at 6 o'clock. And so let me know what you think about number 32, who was the LA Rams. Number 31, who is the Detroit Lions. And let me know who you think number 30 is going to be. Number 30 is coming up Wednesday, and I appreciate your time. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me on more Sip2Tally, and we'll see you guys Wednesday. Peace.